Hey, welcome to Geeky Faucets. I'm Amy Dale.
And I'm Christine Lucas-Savage.
And this is episode 46. And Merry Christmas. Because this is the only show we're doing before Christmas. It's the last show before Christmas. And then we have a little Christmas break. And we hope you guys have a really Merry Christmas. But today we're going to talk about, well, a few exciting things.
Speaking of Christmas, totally random off topic.
Yes.
So, I just found out they have Doctor Who earrings.
I know,
and I really love them. So if any of you have some extra money laying around, I would like some sonic screwdriver 10th Doctor.
We need to get a P.O. box so people can send us stuff. I was just talking about this the other day because, you know, we would love to get presents from you.
Both of our love languages is gifts.
It's true. It is true. It sounds really materialistic, but it doesn't actually have to be anything expensive. Like when we get something, you should have seen us when we got the package from Australia. It was like...
Yeah, it was
Christmas
Vegemite, oh my word,
everything.
and we were so thrilled.
Yeah.
I didn't even care. Anyway.
And I was thinking it would be really fun to have people send us stuff to review because
we can totally,
really
speaking
fun,
of reviews.
The reason I brought this up is because my husband got something sent to him because he has a company as well and to review. And he's not going to review it, but I am, which is way better for them. So he got these. These apparently are super popular or have sold a ton, like 1 million copies or something in Korea. And they're, how do you say it? Manga? I say manga.
Manhwa. M-A-N-W-H-A.
Or as us Oklahoma Americans call it manga.
But that's Japanese.
Oh, this manga's
Korean is manhwa.
Oh. Okay, anyway. So this, whatever this is
comic book.
A comic book of sorts. And it's this whole series called Survive Inside the Human Body. And it's comic book style. And then every, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 pages, it'll have this section that goes more in detail about whatever section you're in. But it's called Survive Inside the Human Body. And this one's the digestive system. And there's the circulatory system. And the nervous system. And, so I homeschool my kids, and I have been reading this one to the 2 that I homeschool full-time, and it is so
I just don't understand why, like, all textbooks and things aren't like this.
Right.
Because it's so much more fun to read than, like, here's your textbook with 9,000 words that probably don't make any sense anyway, and you're going to have to look up, and then you're going to close it because you prefer to watch television because your brain hurts. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay, so this is like so much fun. My kids and I have enjoyed it, and of course I get to do voices, which makes me really happy. But it is like about this little guy they have a ship that, you know, can shrink down to tiny, and they accidentally get swallowed by his friend.
It's like the Magic School Bus.
And so then they have to go through it's like the Magic School Bus except a little bit more like edgy, because at one point, like, he has the realization that they're going to come out as poop, and he's like, wait, oh no. It's really funny. And so these I would highly recommend if you have kids and you're looking for a good educational Christmas present, or if you have kids and you just want to get them some more books about anatomy, or if you want to learn about it yourself. It's actually, I've learned more in this book than any textbook I've ever read. Seriously, not even kidding. And I remember it because it's like a story.
Fun.
And so, so they have the circulatory system and the nervous system and the digestive system. And you can find them on Amazon. And they're really fantastic.
And there's others, too, that you mentioned.
Yes, when I was looking at the back here, I saw this and I was like, oh, my word, I'm going to just have to. So they have the manga guide. I'm just going to say manga because that's what I said. The manga guide to physics. And then they have, like, the manga guide to molecular biology. They have one to relativity, to calculus. And I'm just like, this is perfect.
I know. So when you watch Big Bang Theory, you'll know what they're talking about.
Right. So I'm going to be ordering those, too, and I'll let you know how those are. But these I have already started into, and they are so good. So I highly recommend these. The other comic I wanted to talk about is this little lovely gem that I found. I had read that this was coming in, I think, Entertainment Weekly. I read that Archie's done some new stuff recently. They did an episode that was like Archie meets Glee or something. It was something to do with Glee. It was sort of a Glee mashup with Archie.
I saw that they had a Sonic the Hedgehog thing. Like, I was at the grocery store and I'm like,
wait, who did? Archie?
Archie.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Sonic the Hedgehog and it said Archie in the in the little corner. I'm like, well, that's interesting mashup there.
Yeah, it is. So
anyway.
that doesn't seem like it goes together.
I don't know.
But Glee and Archie seems like it makes sense
totally.
to me. But I didn't ever read that one because I just didn't.
There's no zombies in it.
There's not. It's, not so much. But this is called Afterlife with Archie. And this is volume 1. And it's about, Jughead ends up becoming the first zombie, which I love.
I can totally see that. Of course it's going to be Jughead.
It's so good.
Eating his hamburger brains.
It involves Sabrina, the witch who tries to help him bring his dog back to life, and it all goes wrong. It's really good. The art's really cool, and I just love it. I'm a huge fan. So I will be going in and getting the next issue because it's so much fun. It's like the childhood, comic that you always got.
Yeah, only now it's
zombies. Edgier and more fun.
Although I still do like Archie.
I haven't read any of the... It does seem like you're kind of... Because it's like a romantic comedy, right?
Yes, it's cheesy.
Yeah.
And I enjoy cheese.
I loved it when I was a kid.
In all forms.
I read it, but I would read anything that was in comic book form as a kid, let's be honest.
Not me. I didn't really read a ton of comic books as a kid.
Yeah,
I was too cool for school.
Clearly.
I know, doesn't it show?
So in your upcoming Christmas celebrations, you might want to just set your DVR, or if you have a family that's supportive of Doctor Who, you can all gather around the TV and watch the Doctor Who Christmas special. That seems like
a great way to spend Christmas.
I'm telling you, that's
the only Christmas thing you need to watch.
I mean, seriously. I was with I was texting my mother-in-law because we're going to be in Texas for Christmas, and I was like, do you have a DVR and cable and BBC America? And she was like, yes. And I was like, okay, good. Everything's happy then.
We can still be friends.
I know, right? Because it's coming on, I believe, like 8 o'clock or something, Christmas night. So it's coming on Christmas, which is interesting choice. That's what they did last year, though, I think.
But that's what they always do, though.
It is. It seems like it is.
So that's tradition.
And it's called The Time of the Doctor. And it's, of course, Matt Smith's
Regeneration.
Farewell.
Yes.
Which is, for me, horribly sad and awful because I do not like the next Doctor yet.
I'm so excited for the new Doctor.
See?
Like, I think it's going to be... I think he's going to be good.
Okay.
Like, you have some faith. It's just because he's old. That's why you don't like him.
It is true.
But old people are funny.
I love old people, but not as the Doctor.
No, he's going to be good because I think he's going to be funny. Like, I think he just has a face that looks like it's going to be funny.
Okay.
Not that he's a funny-looking face. It's just he looks like he's going to be funny.
Yeah, people say that to me all the time. You're really funny.
Your face.
Exactly. Your face is so funny. No, okay, so I'm really excited about this episode. And it looks like there's going to be Cybermen involved. It even looked like the pictures. So I went on BBC and I saw the pictures of the episode. It even looked like a wooden Cyberman. I was like, what is that?
Ooh,
what's happening?
That the sonic screwdriver is ineffective against.
Whoa.
This could be like the one indefeatable enemy the Doctor meets.
Like a wooden Dalek or a wooden Cyberman. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I read an article too that Stephen Moffat wrote that confused the living crap out of me. I was like, dude, I don't even understand, because it was like about the numbering of the Doctors. Did you know he's like, well, the Doctor can only regenerate 12 times. That's
is that a thing?
That's a thing, yes. So they're like, this is actually number 13. So, but keep numbering the Doctors as you have numbered them, but technically this number's 13. I was so confused. And I was confused after I saw the movie too, because I was like, wait, if that Doctor was in there somewhere, then that means the 9th Doctor is actually the 10th Doctor, the 10th Doctor is actually the 11th Doctor, 11th Doctor is actually the 12th Doctor, and this Doctor is actually the 13th Doctor.
This is the worst.
Mind blown.
I can't do math this early. Oh my God.
I was so unhappy about that, because I was like, wait, does that mean the 10th Doctor is still the 10th Doctor? Because he is a 10, let's be honest. He needs to be 10, right?
Oh my God.
He is. That's how I remember him.
He's
10. That's how I remember. He's number 10.
I've always remembered he's number 10 because my brain works.
Well, I'm the one that just said that whole thing with all those numbers.
I know, that was kind of crazy. Right. Like,
it's impressive.
A friend of mine on Facebook, he follows us, Robert. He was messaging me and talking about, like, there's this conspiracy about the number of I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
like,
because that Doctor,
John Hurt.
Yes,
that guy.
Yes, he's also the dragon's voice in Merlin, in case you're a nerd like me and watch Merlin. But anyway, I was watching it with my kids and I was like, listen, it's the dragon from Merlin. They were like, oh yeah. Anyway, oh, there's a giant buck outside my window. Sorry, that was distracting. Can you see it?
No, I'm like right on your.
Anyway, he's like, I think from what I can understand, he came right before 9, which means that 9 would actually be 10.
Oh yeah, because he was the guy.
He was the guy who did the whole Gallifrey thing, so he came right before 9. So then 9 was 10, and 10 was what I just said.
I can't handle that. I'm just gonna pretend that just didn't happen. It's
just
gonna
So Stephen Moffat said you should still refer to them as the numbers that they've been referred to, and I was like, well, thanks for that, because otherwise all Whovians in the world would be confused. And he's coming over here. Sorry,
I can't see him.
He's in my backyard.
I can see a shadow. You're a good seat.
There's a giant buck in my backyard. I wish I could show you guys.
We should.
You know.
We can.
We could.
Here, I'm going to show you.
I have to do some editing.
There he is. He's big.
See, that's why I was distracted. So there you go. There's your moment with nature with Geeky Faucets.
That's what happens when you live in the mountains.
I know, I kept getting distracted because there was a window right here, and every time I look over there,
and I just missed him jumping. He jumped right over the fence.
Yes.
Oh well. Anyway,
we'll have
to cut that part of that.
Which part?
Well, when I'm walking around.
Oh yeah, that's okay. You can edit it. Okay, where were we?
Drinking game.
Oh yeah, where is it? Oh, you wrote it down. Okay, so our fun surprise for this week.
It's our gift to you.
It's our Merry Christmas gift to you. It's because we like to laugh at ourselves. Because we are easy.
We have lots of fun. We'll just put it that way. So we created a drinking game. So if you feel like if you're together with your family at Christmas and they're driving you nuts and making you watch Christmas movies like White Christmas or Miracle on 34th Street.
I love that movie too.
Really? Okay, well.
Yes.
For people like me, or making you listen to massive amounts of Christmas music that you're tired of. Okay, well, so what is the scenario that you would need to
I don't know. I just think it would be a fun excuse to drink.
It's true too.
Yeah, so you can all gather around and watch Geeky Faucets and play this drinking game. Okay, so we'll start with drinking.
So you have to take a drink every time I mention something, anything Korean related.
A Korean actor, a Korean drama.
Anything. Korean.
Eat your kimchi podcast.
Yes. If it involves anything Korean, take a drink. Okay? And then if I say totally, because I'm from California and I am immature and I say dude and totally all the time, so totally.
Anytime Christine says totally,
take a drink. Yes.
Anytime I talk about having dyslexic kids, take a drink. Anytime I mention The Walking Dead, take a drink. And I say super excited a lot.
I didn't even notice that when she mentioned it. I'm like, really? Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm super excited about everything. I really am. And it's true, I am.
You do look super excited all the time.
Right now. Just like, see this? So excited. Anytime I do a voice or an accent.
That's a good one. And then anytime take a drink if any one of us has crazy hand gestures, because we can't control this.
We have a problem.
We can't.
It's bad.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
that's and if all four of them are up,
hands.
I know, and if all 4 of our hands are up, take 4 drinks because that's an epic moment.
1 for each hand.
I know.
Anytime Nathan Fillion is mentioned.
Boy, in like the last episode, you have been drunk like 2 minutes into the whole episode.
Yes.
But we love him.
We do, and he's mentioned a lot. So.
Yes. So here's the big one: shots. These are elusive. That when we mention them, you have to take a shot of.
Something a little stronger.
Yeah, so anytime, because we all know how I feel about extended fight scenes, which I probably need shots to get through them, which this is appropriate. So anytime I complain about the extended fight scenes in The Hobbit, well, anything really, take a shot or 2 if it helps you get through it.
Yeah, that's okay. And anytime I talk about Simon Pegg.
Because you love him, and that's okay.
I do. I was talking with my friend Kathleen the other day, and she was like, who's your celebrity crush? Or Brian. Her husband Brian was asking me, and I was like, I don't know. And Kathleen goes, Simon Pegg. And I was like, yeah.
Like,
I mean, he's not like good looking.
But
like
he's adorable, though.
But he's funny. And I love funny.
Yeah.
Funny is great.
And then anytime we can't remember a name, or I'm actually going to say a title of a movie, or...
Anytime we can't remember, our brains don't work.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get to take a shot.
take a shot. Might help you get through that, us trying to remember. At least you'll have some fun. Because I swear, sometimes it takes up 3, we're like, what is that? You know what I mean? Like
we need to have a laptop with Google right here. And we can just be like, and then also this.
And then you can drink every time we go onto Google.
Drink every time the Geeky Faucets have to use Google.
So if you decide to play this, let us know how it goes. And
But don't text while you're drunk.
No, although maybe you should, because that could be kind of awesome.
Yeah, go ahead and message us right after you play the drinking game.
Yes, but don't drive. We need to play this drinking game safely.
That's right.
Because we are all about safety here at Geeky Faucets.
And if you don't drink, you can...
Swig Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah, yes. Or eat chocolate. Or...
Take drinks of coffee?
Yeah. Ooh, see how caffeinated you can get. That's a great idea.
That's a good one.
And then you can just type this like a really long, excited message. Because you'll be super excited.
and
you're supposed to totally right
Totally.
Okay, we haven't been drinking yet. I promise.
No.
Okay,
we do need to start.
We hope you guys have a really, really happy Merry Christmas and have lots of fun. And yeah, and we'll see you after the holidays. So be safe and have a great Christmas.